Welcome back. It is 2311. We got an incoming transmission. They want wormhole access. No, he says. No wormhole access for you. Do I still have this deal going on for research? Yes, I do. And also with you guys. They're equivalent. That's fine. I can deal with that. They are superior still. Those guys are not something that we can talk to. Oh, hello. Trade deal. It's a research agreement in this moment. These guys, they're inferior, equivalent, cordial, whatever. These guys are pathetic. It's also Oklar. How about Ubaric Union of Stars? Yeah, we really have no... They're an alliance. What do we get? Proton torpedoes. Capacitor fields. Nice. Gamma lasers. Don't really need that. It's 25 months if you really want to. 19 months. The tachyon lances are becoming a little bit more interesting now. Planetary sensor range, 55 months. Let's go with the ion disruptor and then move on. Kinetic battery, very nice. Super heavy, 81 months. Kinetic weapon damage, something we do want. Let's go for fusion missiles for now, though, and just basically pick up the pace on some of these technologies that we didn't research before. We're now 100 years into the game, and our technology is pretty advanced, to say the least. Okay, we're making a decent amount. We could add another... Who died? Scientist. Let's get a fresh scientist on here. Okay, and you can continue assisting research. And we have the more advanced version, so it's plus 20% on every single technology, which is nice. Did I get a lab here? Yes, I did, and I need engineering. Once again, I really want the Cybrex because that adds an additional 15 engineering as well as living metal to my stuff. Living metal. As he throws up the horns, so to speak. Okay, we managed to get access to this. We're still plus 4s, 2 outposts here. We're going to colonize this and then call it a day. Can we go to war yet? Okay, so that is 2312. It's actually this year. We should probably start getting our fleets into place for that then. This station needs a... crew quarters and engineering bay. Okay, good. And let's add another battleship to the fleet. A couple of Rapier cruisers and torpedo boats. Don't know. I can actually. They use kinetic weapons, don't they? Let's take a look here. What do they actually do? Kinetic weapons ignores 20% of armor, and the artillery ignores 30% of shields plus 30% shield damage. Wow, that's pretty crazy. And they run shields as well, so in combination with their kinetic weapons. So our shields are not the greatest against them, but they are so inferior to us. It's just not even funny anymore. Let's be honest. How long until this world is till terraforming is done? I'm kind of annoyed by the fact that you need to click on like a separate thing. It's like, hey, I want to check like, terraforming. Oh, I need to go to planet summary. I need to go to terraforming. Oh no, if terraforming is already happening, then it should already be swapped over, pretty much instantly, really. But that's just a small gripe, small things in terms of quality of life, etc. Oh wow, we got fusion missiles in 1 month. Great, fusion missiles, hooray! Speaking of the devil. Battleship assembly yards, 44 months. Blast steel armor, kinetic batteries, impulse thrusters, 59. Let's go for the fortress, or the defense station even. Let's take a look here. Who likes this? Absolutely nobody. How about this? These guys kind of liked it to gel. But they're mutual rivals, so whatever. Also this, and overall nobody seems to like them. Same with the purgers that are next door. But yeah, we're gonna jump in, declare war. What can I get? I can vassalize the entire empire. Let's do that. Let's do it. Alright, first scout force. What was the main world again? This one. On your way you go. And you're gonna go here. Oh, and instantly my economy is like, oh god, why you do this? Oh well. I should probably get a slightly bigger army. He says when he's just cranking out the troops. Alright, cool. And we can easily replace them anyway, so I'm not really worried about that. What's the migration treaty? Let's get a general. We can afford it. Army morale, logistical upkeep, defense is not something I want. Let's go for morale. The army stuff in Stellaris is really boring. Like the whole, hey, I want to check this out. Oh, that's fine. You know, what's this?
Hostile fleet engaged.
Okay, that's a 15k size fleet versus our 17k size fleet. Let's get our other battle group in position here. Are they going to go engage? Yes, they will. Precursor discovery. Where is this? It says anywhere nearby. Yes. Okay, so what's this guy doing? Assisting automatic exploration. Let's go over here. Okay. We need some reinforcements on this fleet, but this engagement is basically going to be it. Okay, there. Where's my secondary battle group? Okay, they're falling back. And they've now fallen back completely. Where do they go? Okay, so their navy cluster is over there. Let's just merge these two fleets together. Who died? Oh, an admiral has died. Randomly. Yeah, they're just bombing.
Situation log updated.
Okay, new admiral. It's costly. Gale force. But I am going to merge these fleets anyway, so there's not much point to it. Because I want to take down this fleet. This is the goal. Where are you guys going? They're heading somewhere. Moving to Uldor. 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 That's right next door. So let's jump into Uldor. What do they have? Some research stations. Nothing really that's important. Some spaceport stuff. I want to destroy their fleet so I can mine them for resources, basically. They've now moved to here. No, that's a different fleet. I don't have vision on the enemy fleet at the moment. It's got 22,000 fleet power. IndyMac homeworld. Ottoman 4A was originally the homeworld of the IndyMac, another victim of the relentless expansion of the Cybrex. The moon was bombarded from orbit until the IndyMac offered their surrender. Cybrex waveforms then descended to the surface, initiating a program to exterminate the IndyMac population that would last for 3 years. Among the 7 billion IndyMac, this also resulted in the destruction of an estimated 97% of the moon biota. I like these Cybrex. They're kind of my kind of guys. You know, the whole purging of aliens, Xenos, for some reason that it cannot be explained. All right, let's hope that we can jump right on top of them. Okay, what do we got? Ion disruptors. Tachyon sensors. I can get gamma lasers, but they're not that great. Again, Tachyon lances is just winking at me, saying, "Hey, you want some research?" I'm not going to deal with Tachyon at the moment anyway, because of the implications. All right, that's the armies done. Come on, jump in. The problem with wormhole drive is the larger fleet, the more time. Oh, hello.
Updated.
We just jumped right in the middle of their fleet. All right, let me slow this down. Oh my god. Oh my god. What do we got? Death is what we got. Oh yeah, baby. And that is the Stormfire autocannons unleashing the fury. Look at that. All the shields flying up. The battleships are like, yo, what's going on? The torpedo boats moving in. Going after the capital ships. We are going to lose a couple of artillery battleships. They're a little bit too close. 16K versus 26K. Oh, wow. They're actually using some lasers? What's this? A couple of corvettes. You guys still... No, you're destroyer. You're down. I lost one battleship. I don't see any lost battleships at the moment. What do we got? Mostly railguns, really. My assault ships are doing fine. What's this? Are those attack craft? My god, actual attack craft. There's something you don't see every day. What's this? That's a capital buster. It's one of my secondary fleets, isn't it? Yeah. Alright, and my corvettes are just like, yo, what up? How about, would you like some stuff in your face, maybe? Very nice. And their fleet is crippled. Oh, there is some tachyon lances here. It's a battleship.
Situation log updated.
Yeah, their capital fleet is done for. And I'm going to get all that delicious research out of this. They got 11 battleships left, 8 cruisers. The amount of cruisers I have is significantly more, but the amount of battleships I have is kind of limited, sadly. I should probably correct that. Battleships. Yeah, their fleets are not going to last for much longer, even though they are at similar HP. Even though this oh my god, double tachyons. Let's speed this shit up. 9, yeah. So as soon as they start losing their battleships, their fleet power diminishes by a significant amount. So normal speed, it looks like this. It's like shitting bullets. All right, Tomb Hurl habitability. Nobody cares. Hydroponics bay, though. That's nice. What do we got? Star charts. No, thank you.
Hostile fleet engaged.
Really? Hostile fleet engaged? You only just realized that now? And boop. Very nice. You, sir, got a research project for the ages waiting for you. We lost only 13 corvettes. We lost all my battleships. They fielded 11 battleships, 14 corvettes, 13 destroyers, and 12 cruisers. I lost none of my cruisers, none of my destroyers. A big chunk of my corvettes and the battleships are all being shot on. It's acceptable. We need to use this system as a jumping point. So let's build a wormhole right here. In the meantime, we can probably split up the fleet because nobody is going to cause any problems anymore, especially when we have several 8K fleets flying around. All right, what we got? That's the previous one. We could have approached this a little bit more efficiently, using more armor than shields, etc. But it's always, a question of how you're gonna do this. All right. The first scout force currently bombing. to get into position. Was that a 19
Project complete.
archaeology? Biosphere of Dana 4 was now stated recovering from a Cybrex invasion 60,000 years ago. We have found overgrown ruins of a Cybrex factory where the Animax slaves were forced to assist in the demise of our own species by building war machines. Why would robots need manual labor to build machines? That makes no sense. When their extermination program reached completion, the Cybrex disassembled the remaining slave workers and assembled the factories. Although the initial manipulation of a significant mining operation on the moon, the Cybrex appear to have later withdrawn from the entire system altogether. Wow, 150 physics research. The kind I already get every single month. That's amazing. Oh, look at the size of this world. What's this anyway? Alpine Desert. Okay. All right, let's get the other troops in orbit.
Research complete.
And move them out. Second Strike Force. These guys are on the verge of jumping in. Defense stations are now operational.
Situation.
Composite armor.
Situation.
Scientist has died.
Hostile fleet engaged.
That is on this one.
Situation log updated. Hostile fleet engaged. Situation updated.
And our admiral's leveled up. Alright, that's good. In the meantime, I am trying to rebuild a big chunk of my military. I did lose a bunch of battleships in that fight. 7 of them. That's about 9K of minerals. But quickly rebuilding those is not much of a problem. Yeah. Long-range support battleships are all there. Now we're just waiting for the invasion forces to arrive. Yeah, you can land. But let's take a look here. How much? Oh my god, the space battle was 11 war score I got out of that. And blockading these worlds gives me an additional 7.5. That is insane. This right here, though. This debris.
Debris analyzed.
Oh my god. So I got flak artillery, tachyons, impulse thrusters, hyper shields, and Gauss cannons. Baby, I think I'm in love. And you are moving into there. What's this? Oh, ha ha! So the Xeltech and the Confederacy of Eletria just went to war. Did they just start 2 planets up there? All right, that's fine. So these guys are now at war at the same guys that I'm at war with. I'm going for full vassalization, and the other ones, they are standard defensive war. They're still superior to us, but that's not going to last much longer anyway. We are capable of quite a lot. Let's spam out corvettes. All right, ODSTs are on the ground.
Debris analyzed.
You, sir, you can move towards the next planet.
Enemy planet secure.
Oh, that was quick. All right. Planet secure. Construction ship. You can build. Okay. Build a military station. Yeah, let's build a military station right next to the place that we invaded. Sure, that'll work. Let's check our worlds to see if we have any upgrading to do anywhere. Negative. And we got colony improvements. Guardian point defense, 100 months. Synchronize, 0 point, 120 months. Tachyons, 160. These ones, 43 for hyper shields is actually quite good. Xeltech's not going to live very long, let's put it that way.
Enemy planet secure.
Excellent.
Construction complete.
Let's move on, shall we? Where are you guys going?
Debris analyzed.
Hyper shields again. That's good. The surface area is all but completed. But I will have to wait till next episode once we take a look at that. The Xeltech Galactic Republic will fall. Humanity will prevail. Would you like to know more? Check in next time. Take good care of yourselves and each other.